What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video today here on CodeNamePizza, and welcome back to the full Easter egg tutorial for the brand new zombies map, The Beast from Beyond. Now you guys know that we have now completed the Beast from Beyond and also the super Easter egg boss fight, which is also absolutely incredible. You guys can see that on the screen right now, and I will have a tutorial up very soon about exactly how we beat this thing and exactly where you need to be at whatever time. So be ready for that. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. But today's video is of course the main Easter egg tutorial guide for the actual Easter egg on the Beast from Beyond. Now you guys know with every single DLC drop on the channel, we do give away free download codes to these zombies maps for you guys to get these for free. If you would like to be entered into this competition for this video, all you've got to do is make sure that you are a subscriber of this channel, leave a like on this video, and also put your PSN name inside of the comment section right now so I can contact you and message you the code if you win. So I hope you guys win and good luck. So this Easter egg is actually super simple, and it's not going to take me too long to explain exactly what you need to do, and I'm going to go through everything and also go through exactly what you need to do inside of the boss fight as well. So the first thing that you need to do as soon as you load up the Beast from Beyond is of course go and activate the power by going collecting Neil's head. Now the way you do this is go out to the spawn on the right hand side, go through that 750 door, and then make your way down the corridor, up the stairs, and through the final 1250 door. Now once you've done that, you'll go into the main room, drop down the hole, and once you are in that hole at the end of that corridor, you will see Neil's head there on the ground. Pick Neil's head up, drop down the bridge once again, up the stairs, through the door, and then go and place Neil's head inside of the computer terminal where there is a hole missing. Now once you've inserted Neil there, kill off the rest of the cryptids or aliens on that round, and then once you've done that, the next round will begin. Zombies will start spawning into the map, and you are good to go from there. Now the next thing that I suggest that you guys do before anything else is open up the rest of the map. This is when you can start going getting bridge pieces for the actual Pack-a-Punch machine. Now to get these bridge pieces is super simple. There's 3 hidden around the map, and the first one that you guys are going to be finding is actually the one that's over in the Shaolin Shuffle area of the map. Now, you'll realize that this area is actually blocked off to begin with, and that's because you've got to go into the cargo bay and click this button on the wall. Once you've clicked that button, a laser from the top of the roof will turn around and it will blow a hole up inside of the doorway on the other side of the cargo bay and revealing a teleporter. This teleporter is going to take you over to the theater, and once you are there, make your way through the map into the arcade, opening up one more door, and you will be in the Shaolin Shuffle area of the map where you can then go over to this car and pick up the first piece to the bridge. Now once you've got that piece to the bridge, you've got 2 more to go. You've got one actually inside of the cargo bay itself. Just drop down to the bottom floor and it'll be right in front of you next to these stairs, and your second one is going to be a little bit up from the electric trap just inside of the same room that Blue Bolts is in. Now once you've actually got all 3 pieces to this bridge, you can make your way outside near Pack-a-Punch and place them all on the ground. And well done guys, you now have the official map fully open and you are good to go with this main Easter egg quest. Now the first thing that you guys are going to be looking for this Easter egg is a box that is on the wall. Now this box can be located in these 3 locations that I show you guys right now. One can be located inside of the cargo bay on this wall right here. You can also get this location right here inside of the main room where you originally dropped down from Neil, and it's going to be on this wall right here. And the final one is going to be on the top of this wall inside of the electric track room. And once you actually find the box, all you've got to do is throw a grenade or any kind of explosive at that box. It will blow open and reveal the first skull to Ghosts and Skulls. Now yes, I know what you're thinking, this isn't a Ghosts and Skulls Easter egg tutorial. Well, for the main Easter egg in this, you actually have to find the first 2 skulls from Ghosts and Skulls. So once you've found that skull, shoot it, and you've instantly accessed the first skull to Ghosts and Skulls and officially done the first step of the main Easter egg quest as well. So well done guys, you are making good progress. So the next thing that you guys need to now do is actually go and get the second skull from Ghosts and Skulls, and this is inside of the cargo room. Now keep in mind that this can be done 1 player, 2 player, 3 player, or 4 player, and you'll always see these 4 red crosses on the floor right now after you've actually collected that first skull. So there's 4 inside of this room in total, so if you've got 4 players, they have to each stand on a red square. But if there's only 3 players, only 3 have to do it, only 2 have to do it, and obviously if there's only 1 person in your game, only 1 person have to stand stand on this. Now, once you've actually stood on it, or all players have stood on it, this is when a green circle will appear on the floor next to your feet. Now, you cannot leave this circle for 60 seconds. You'll notice that there's one of the Ghost and skulls in the middle of the room, and he is rising up. You have to wait that full 60 seconds until he gets to the top, and zombies will be running at you. So be ready, have some decent weapons, and you guys should be good. Now, once that 60 seconds is up and that skull has made it to the top of its podium, that's when it's going to shoot over to a random place inside of this room, and your job is to find exactly where it went over to, run over, and grab it. Usually, you've got to jump off a ledge to get this thing, but you should be able to get it every single time, as long as at the end of that 60 seconds when it moves, you guys see exactly where it goes. Now, once you've actually collected that skull, you will then unlock the Entangler weapon. This is one of the wonder weapons inside of the map, and it's actually going to help you out with the rest of these Easter egg steps as well. So your next step is to now find key cards. Now, there's 4 key cards in the entire map, so you need to get all of these ones. It doesn't matter which order you get them in, but just get them to begin with. So the first one you can actually find right outside of the Pack-a-Punch room, and it's at the back of the map next to this pole right here. The next key card that you guys can go and collect is from a blue Cryptid. Now, the way you get these to spawn into the map is very, very simple. If you don't want to go to a random round when it randomly spawns one in, just go inside the Pack-a-Punch area. Once you're in Pack-a-Punch, instantly come back out again, and once you are back out, around 20 seconds later, a blue Cryptid will spawn in. Instantly kill him, and he will drop a key card. You've got to remember where you kill him, because you will be needing to use this key card a couple of times, unless you get really, really good at this next step. So for the next 2 key cards, you are going to have to use the Entangler device that you just got from doing the second skull from Ghosts and Skulls. Now, the first one can be located over this side of the map right here next to this red tunnel. You'll see it through the grates in the floor and go over to the opposite side, drop down, and start entangling that key card through the grate on the wall. Now, you'll notice that it gets super close to you and then fling it back. Let go of the Entangler and you'll see it fly right up to the back of the room. Now, it'll instantly disappear, and this means that you guys have to go and find it. This can spawn in any location around the map, but only next to a vent. It will only spawn next to vents inside of the map, and you'll guys see right here that I get super, super lucky and actually get the vent that's inside the exact same room as where I was. So go and have a look around the map for all the vents. You guys should be able to find it. You'll be good, and you'll be able to move on to the next key card. Now, the next key card location is actually inside of a locked off room. And the only way we can actually get inside of this room is by getting the Entangler device and then going picking up one of these spacemen helmets. Once you picked up that spaceman helmet, make your way over to the locked room and fire the spaceman helmet through that door. Once it goes through, it will instantly take off that doorway, and you guys are good to go and enter that room, and the key card will be on the side for you guys to go and pick up right there. So now you've got all the key cards, you actually have to go around the map to find these 4 scraps of paper, which is going to indicate which order you guys need to place your key cards into Neil the Robot. Now, these 4 pieces of paper can be located in spawn at the top of the ladders, in spawn on the wall. You've got 1 in the cafeteria, which is technically 2. It's 2 pieces of paper which have been ripped up into 2 pieces, and also you've got 2 more inside of the Morse code room, so there's actually 6 in total, but only 4 locations. Now, the way that you're going to be doing this is looking at the symbol you had on the key cards. So take screenshots either on your phone or on your capture device of which ones you actually got, and then look at the pieces of paper with the code around the map. Once you've found a code that has all the 4 symbols that you got from the key cards, you are good to go. It's going to go from top to bottom, and that indicates which one you do first to which one you do last. So let's say, for example, in my game right here, I actually figured out that I needed to put the Pack-a-Punch one in first, then the one from the red tunnel, then the one from the blue Cryptid, and then one from the med room, because on this scrap of paper, it had every single one of those codes going from the top to the bottom. Super, super simple. You guys are going to get this every single time. You cannot get this wrong. Really, really easy. Now, once you've inputted those into Neil's system, this is when you are ready to go and use the Entangler device again for the next step. Make your way through the teleporter into the theater, and right over the other side of the theater, you guys will see this button on the wall right here. Pull out the Entangler device, get it on the button, and go and place this button into the Beast from Beyond poster that's inside of the Afterlife arcade. Now, once you've placed it in there, you guys can then go and make your way back to that room that was originally locked off before we actually put the spaceman's helmet through the door. Look under the table, you'll see the button there, and you can instantly click that button. That's now going to start a game inside of the room with the dead Cryptid. Make your way into that room, and you'll notice this board right here. Now, this is where you guys are going to have to either have a a cell phone or a capture device, because you guys need to take a picture of what this board looks like right now. Now, once you've got that picture, you basically need to go off that picture and ignore what you are looking at on the actual board in real time. You need to turn everything off the original board you have on the picture that is currently facing vertical, horizontal. So every single one of those things that are facing up, make sure you turn them to the side. Ignore what is happening in real life. Just make sure that off that picture, you are doing everything that's vertical to the side. Super, super simple. Once you've done that, that means you have hacked Neil, and now you can go and make your way back to Neil the robot. Once you are there, you are able to now entangle his face. That's right, entangling Neil's face. So entangle his face, and you are going to have super difficult zombies spawning in. And in this step, you need to make your way to Pack-a-Punch while entangling Neil's face. You cannot shoot in this step at all unless you are not the player with the entangler. You have to make sure the person with the entangler just has the entangler out and walks directly to Pack-a-Punch and goes inside of that Pack-a-Punch room. Once they're in that room, go over to this monitor right here and let go of the entangler. That's now going to put Neil's face inside of that monitor, and you are ready to go to the boss fight. That is it. That is literally the Easter egg. All players must now go over to that face, hold down the action button, which is either going to be square on PlayStation or it's going to be X on Xbox, and that will instantly enter you into that boss fight. Make sure you are set up with some good Pack-a-Punch weapons. I totally recommend getting the Pack-a-Punch Kendall 44s or the Howitzer Pack-a-Punch. Anything that's explosive is normally really good, or the Mauler as well. Now, once you're actually into that boss fight, this is when it's going to get nice and tricky, and you now have no zombies at all coming after you. You only have aliens. As soon as you spawn in, you'll notice that there's a laser beam on the roof, and you are surrounded by crates. This laser beam is going to open up all the crates around the room one by one and reveal a Rhino from Extinction. Now, these guys are super, super difficult, so I suggest that you get a Mauler out or something like the Raw, or maybe even an Auger, and just go absolutely ham at that guy. Spray all the bullets you have into that guy, and he will die pretty darn quickly. Now, this is going to happen 4 times before the main boss fight will start, so just make sure you get rid of all of those 4 Rhinos, and then you are ready to start the main boss fight. Also, remember that inside of this room, you do have unlimited ammo. Your ammo will go down, but you've got an ammo crate inside of this room that you just go over to, hold the action button on, so either square on PlayStation or X on Xbox, and you will instantly get refilled ammo all the time, every time you go over there. Now, at this point, cryptids are going to start spawning into the map. It gets really, really crazy, but I know you guys can do this thing. At the minute, you are basically just killing cryptids until the computer terminals around the map turn on. Once you notice that these terminals turn on, you need to go and make sure you turn them all off within a certain amount of time. If you are playing 2-player, you need to make sure that one player gets 2 of them and the other player gets 1. If you're playing solo, you've got enough time to get all of them. If you're playing 4-player, you need to make sure that each player gets 1 of them at least, and the same with 3 players. It's super, super tricky, but just make sure that you are fast and you'll be able to turn them all off. Once they are off, the laser is going to start trying to shoot you, and you'll also get some more Rhinos spawned into the map. Eventually, after you've killed the Rhinos, the laser beam will start freaking out, and it will actually shoot a hole in this crate right here, revealing a brand new computer terminal. Now, this computer terminal is instantly going to start at 99 and start counting down to 0. You need to basically just survive until it hits 0. You don't exactly need to get kills at this point, but it definitely does help. Now, once the monitor hits 0, as soon as you see that monitor hit 0 and start sparking, you can go over to it, hold down the action button on there, and it will instantly kill all animals on the map. So all aliens and everything, even Rhinos, will get killed as soon as you access that. This is a perfect opportunity to go and revive any down teammates, or just go and get yourself some ammo, because this is when the real boss fight is going to begin. A few seconds later, 2 blue Rhinos will spawn in. These guys are super, super difficult. They've got really high health, but they don't really do much. You've just got to make sure that you ignore their flames that come out of their butts. They literally leave flames on the floor. So if you run into those flames, you will go down. So ignore the flames and keep shooting them. They're going to take so much ammo off you. So many bullets. It will literally take around 5 to 10 minutes to down these guys, but that's all you've got to do. Train them around, shoot into them, and then that is it. That is officially the end of the Easter egg, and you guys have officially completed the Beast from Beyond. Well done, dudes. So that is it, guys. That is the full Easter egg tutorial from the Beast from Beyond DLC 4's map pack from Infinite Warfare Zombies. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial at all, make sure you absolutely smash that like button right now, and also make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below telling me what you thought of this Easter egg. And also, if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button right now to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. And I will see you guys in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.